Strategies for Securely Sharing Passwords with Your Survivors by John Platt. If you are hearing this article, chances are you have a troubled relationship with passwords. Maybe you cannot stand them. Maybe you sort of tolerate them. But if your favorite password is IH8 passwords, I hate passwords, well, you know who you are, and I share your sentiments. The trouble for us is that our society is not getting to a point where we can stop using passwords. In fact, we are going to need more of them every year. You've heard about the staffing crisis plaguing so many businesses. One result of a business not having enough people to hire is an even greater push to put everything possible online. Websites work 24/7, so it's natural that employers are going to provide more through them, and that means more passwords for you and me. More passwords means more information that will someday need to be shared with someone you trust. If you have plans in place for a responsible person to care for you and or your earthly possessions when you cannot, you're going to want them to have access to your passwords. What is your plan for that? If you are keeping your passwords on post-it notes under your keyboard, you don't have to worry about someone finding them, although you might have to worry about which someone finds them. If your passwords are kept in a notebook somewhere safe, be sure that the notebook's location is something you have shared with your trusted person. If you have the notebook locked up, great. Just be sure to share the key or combination too. Of course, technology has its answers to the old school methods described above. There are excellent digital tools for creating, storing, and sharing passwords, such as 1Password, LastPass, and Dashlane. Once you have achieved acceptance of the benefits of these tools, they can do a lot to ease your mind around passwords and how to manage them. They are not for everyone, but in a world where the number of passwords to manage keeps growing rapidly, they do have their advantages over more traditional methods. Whether you choose old school, high tech, or some combination of both to manage your growing list of secret codes, here are some fundamentals to keep in mind. Have a plan for all your assets, tangible and digital. In your planning, keep in mind that once you are gone, a person authorized by you can use your passwords for your benefit, but only if they know they've been authorized and know where and how to find your passwords. To learn more, search keywords, digital estate plan, and things that your fiduciary will need to know. Have a plan B for the authorized person in the above mentioned plan A. You will sleep better knowing that your trusted confidant has a backup. To learn more, search for information on fiduciary service providers. Have a way to keep your passwords up to date. We all know that regular changes to passwords is recommended. Having a way to reliably share those updates is essential. This is where technology may have a sharper edge once you are comfortable with how it works. Have a plan for how and when you are going to share your passwords with your trusted people. Will there be a key in a marked envelope to the safe deposit box where you keep the password notebook, and the envelope will be in a file where you keep your will? Or will you have appointed people who will know how to request access to your digitally stored passwords? For more information, research keywords, digital errors, and emergency password access. Remember that Facebook, Gmail, and other sites have a recovery options element in your profile. This is where you share an alternate email address, a cell phone number, or preferably both, so that the service provider has another way to verify who you are. Another recovery option is the answers to those mother's maiden name. Type security questions, share those. Your trusted person will be lost without having this knowledge. We've seen lots of situations where forgot my password becomes a months long battle because of a lost cell phone and no other alternatives to verify. Please check your profiles and update them. Consider involving your trusted fiduciary in helping you choose and maintain a strategy for your passwords. After all, the less surprised they are about it, the more it benefits you. We can wish that we were not, but passwords are necessary, and the best way to handle them is to make them work for you and not the other way around. Having a plan on how your passwords will be shared when needed is a big step towards improving your relationship with passwords, perhaps leading to the creation of a new favorite, such as I love passwords. Maybe